Okay, boys and girls, let's hop in for the low snap. And I'm talking about the Ravens versus the Rams. Not a whole lot to see here. Talking about quarterback play, the Rams better hope Jared Goff doesn't get hurt. Jason Lockenfort was just on the news saying he talked to Rams general manager Les Snead, and he said, "Hey, Mr. Snead, how's your backup quarterback position doing?" Of course, Les Snead said, "Oh, we have everything figured out, no problem at all." But later that day, or maybe it was the next day, I'm not quite sure with the story, he had drinks with another Rams executive and said, "Hey, how about that quarterback position?" The executive almost spit out his beer, saying, "Huh, your guess is as good as mine. Sean Mannion, boys and girls." I think it was 3 of 13 or 3 of 16. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but it wasn't good. He threw a horrible interception. So, behind Andrew Whitworth and that offensive line, you better hope they definitely protect Jared Goff, because if not, you better hope Todd Gurley can handle 50 carries a game. It's not looking good. Could they trade for RG3? He's having a great preseason. Could they trade for Teddy Bridgewater, making them both still backup quarterbacks but in better position? Could be interesting. The Rams add another little bit of a story, taking some heat off the Aaron Donald situation, which I want to say, just pay the man. I'll leave it brief. I have some other videos on that. If you guys want to check them out, would be much appreciated. Now, let's move to the Ravens. They all really had steady quarterback play, great. Rashad Perriman had a few catches. Dude needs to be more consistent if he wants to stay on an NFL team. I believe this is a huge make-or-break year for him. And Joe Flacco, steady Eddie. I think he was 5 of 7. Very good, very good. Starting quarterback. But could he be feeling some pressure? Both RG3 and Lamar Jackson played very well. RG3 built off of his first game against the Bears in the Hall of Fame game. Had another solid day. Played. Didn't get hurt. Took some hits as well. Great sign from him. Is really turning into a great backup. Could be a trade pick for the Ravens down the road. And Lamar Jackson. I thought he played really well. Definitely completing more of his passes, throwing for more yards, and trying to not run the ball so much. I'm okay with scrambling, but he doesn't have the frame to really hold up and run constantly against NFL defenses if he wants to have a long career. I think he can learn from RG3 on that. RG3 went from the Redskins to I believe it was the Chargers, then the Browns, then out for a year, then the Ravens. Dude has bounced around after being the second overall pick in the draft with Andrew Luck. But he has talent. He's showing he can make it. Ravens have one of the most talented quarterback rooms there is. Maybe they could give one to the Rams. Another thing I want to comment on, it wasn't in the game. It was just some video that I saw while the Rams and Ravens were holding joint practices. Andrew Whitworth was going up against Terrell Suggs, pass pro, and Andrew Whitworth, at the wonderful young age of 35, I believe. I think he's 35. He was holding up against Terrell Suggs very well, walking him around the quarterback, or just plain stopping him in his tracks. Andrew Whitworth is the ageless wonder. Everyone's talking about Tom Brady. I want to point you guys to Andrew Whitworth. Dude has been great his whole career. Giving the man some props. I don't want to say old, but he is more aged advanced than his head coach. That's something you don't see every day. McVay being, I think, 33, 34. Andrew Whitworth being, I'm going to say 35. Sticking to it. Doesn't happen very often, but he is a consummate pro. I expect him to build another great season, opening holes for Todd Gurley and protecting Jared Goff. This dude's one of the top offensive linemen in the league. Definitely something to watch. That's the Rams and the Ravens, boys and girls. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you.